Hey there, welcome back to Sea Power. Welcome back to hypersonic missiles. That is what some of these ships are equipped with. Looking at a Barcelona-class destroyer. These things carry the Tempest. And the Tempest is a phenomenal missile. It's hypersonic, so it's extremely fast, as this Udaloy was on the receiving end of. This Udaloy, however, is not our target. Our target is a Kirov-class missile cruiser with plenty of escorts. Let's see if these hypersonics are fast enough to nail that thing too. Much as expected, the landing ships don't really stand much of a chance against a submarine armed with Mark 48 torpedoes. So while this landing ship did try and throw out a couple of noisemakers, it's it's a done deal. That's one. Alligator up there, most likely next. I still got one torpedo that I'm sort of talking to, so I haven't actually acquired any targets with it yet, because I don't want to yet. I'm thinking this Rogov's gonna keep shitting out noisemakers, but that's fine, that's his right, that's his only defensive option, really. So the only thing he has to do now is nothing. At least for me to have him with a torpedo. The other one's about a mile and a half out. And my torpedoes do 50 miles. These things are running away at 14 knots. They might increase speed to 17 if they really floor it and don't constantly zigzag. In which case, I don't know, it might take the torpedo 10 seconds longer to catch up. That'll probably be it. Okay. Still not right-clicked on the Rogov. I don't want it locked in yet. Because I can now still manually bypass these noisemakers. Now I'm going to right-click it. The torpedo should come back up, because it now knows that it's looking for a surface target. How are the missile attacks doing? Oh, we still got lots of range. It's interesting that these Russian ships apparently felt so safe that they decided to go out without an ASW escort. They decided to go out without a helicopter escort. They decided to go out without even having the destroyer that's supposed to guard them sail in front. Because the only destroyer out here is this cannon. Sorry, Kashin. And it's really not doing that much of anything. Hit. So far, 2 for 2 hits. 3 hits. And that ought to be number 4. They might not instantly sink, but that's fine. We have time. Hit. 7-0-0-4. Still got 12 torpedoes left for repeat offensives. Now then. What's the range here? 35 miles. Even these guys are popping noisemakers. Oh great, there's a Submarine there too. That'll make it more difficult to go through. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to be able to neutralize every single missile. I wouldn't be surprised at all. The only thing I can hope for is that I've blobbed up these missiles enough so that 1 or 2 can make it through, regardless of any of that stopping power that they have. And with that, just damage, maybe even destroy one of the escorts. They're even sending torpedoes out. It's, that's an interesting option. Yep. First missile launches. So far, the Lazarev has... Yep, that was a launch. She's popping. She is popping, alright. Lots of missiles have dialed in on Lazarev. I think the Udaloy is not quite in range yet. But any second now, because their range is about 9 miles. Yep, one of the SAN-6's BAS has already managed to intercept one of the missiles. And now we're going to see the VLS from these guys join the fight. So from many fighting. They're going to start dropping like flies now, these missiles of mine. Come on, if we can eliminate one Udaloy, I would be very happy. Jeez, the whole ship's obscured by the missile launches. Intercepted, 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 intercepted. Possibly I should have just sent out my EA6s and jammed the place. Wait. All missiles are now dialed in on Lazarev. Every single one. They're just ignoring the Udaloy. Hey, if we can eliminate the Lazarev like this, I'm all for it. That is the main objective of this scenario, as far as I understand it. I don't mind it. Intercepted, intercepted, intercepted. 4.5 mile out. Yep, everything's getting splashed. Awfully impressive. Intercepted, intercepted, intercepted. I'm probably gonna need to use the submarine in order to soften up maybe the Submarine a bit. Range 2 miles. But we're looking at chaff right now. This one is not. And got intercepted. Intercepted. Last few missiles. No, I have no hopes of even actually landing one hit. Intercepted. And you're going for chaff. Intercepted. So that was about, what, 57 missiles? They intercepted every single one. Scary. The Rogov is done for. The alligator's already on its way down. Other alligator on the way down. And this Rogov isn't looking particularly happy himself. Leaving me with an alligator and a cash-in. Oh crap, and they're doing 26 knots. I don't think I can catch up to them.
Ahead 1/3.
I don't think I can catch up to them. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a real problem. If I would want to use the Standard Missile 2 in a ground attack role, like you really don't have a lot of range.
Weapon error. No track assigned.
Problem. If these guys would just kind of slow down, that'd be great. Are you reloaded? You are.
Confirmed.
Torpedo away.
Weapon away.
I want to eliminate that alligator there. Cash-in too, but he's a bit far away. And the cash-in, as opposed to his friends, can very well run away at 34 knots. Based on the performance against those relatively slow missiles, to be sure, I think they might have expended a lot of their surface-to-air ammunition. Especially the Udaloys. Not sure about Lazarev. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this ship still has lots of missiles left to defend itself. And, of course, to go on offense. If this thing starts throwing those hypersonic cruise missiles against me, I'm not so sure I can stop them. I'm not so sure I can. That's dangerous. A little later, One surface group mostly dead. We still need to deal with the Lazarev and friends. So I'm thinking it's time to start sending out more of those Tempest missiles. Basically all of them. And just hit them as hard as I can. I'm going to try and eliminate this one, and this one. Why not the Lazarev, you might wonder? Because I don't know what the seeker head of those missiles is like. If I launch every single missile in this direction, like at this target here, the Lazarev, maybe they will all find the same target. Maybe they will spread their targets out. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is throw the last of my 6 missiles at this Udaloy from the Barcelona itself. Then the Kennedy, you're gonna throw the last of your missiles at the Submarine. Norris, you're gonna throw your missiles at, well, whatever that is. I think it's another Udaloy. And that leaves me with the Klepper. Sorry, the Kepler. And the Kepler is going to target the primary target, the Lazarev. So here come the hypersonic missile launchers once more. Keep in mind that those ships here are jammed. They weren't before when that big missile storm came in, which, big oversight on my part. I was just getting a little impatient, and I should not have done that. These missiles are, what, like 6 to 7 times as fast as the previous missile salvo. But there are not nearly as many of them. And I can only pull this stunt once. Now I'm out of these hypersonic missiles. I still got the rest. I still got your standard missile 2s. That is gonna basically be the fallback plan. The plan to rush the Boston into range, I don't see it happening. Because the Boston, let me show you the Boston. The Boston is capable of running about like 33 knots top speed. But these things are doing 29. That means I have to catch up to about these things at 4 knots an hour. Which means that I will, unless I am extraordinarily patient, which you might know I am not, I will always be behind it. So we're not doing that. So that means this is, well, kind of the last hope for really damaging hits. And maybe we can finish off the rest with the standard missiles. Now, these seeker cones have already acquired. Look at the size of these. They can see so far. Very impressive. I just hope it's good enough. I just hope it's good enough. I still have my my A6s. I just still don't know what to do about them. I'm not sure why there's an SU-24 coming for me, but I have some suspicion that it's going to try and shoot down my jammer, which is here.
Roger. Turn 3, 2, 6. Engage.
Is the other aircraft also jamming yet? Nope. Now, last time around against that one Udaloy, this was just completely destructive. Because they were so fast, they really didn't have a normal amount of time to intercept them. I wonder how well they'll do this time around. Because it's a much bigger profile. It's 5 ships as opposed to just 2. And last time around, it was just one of them, just that one Udaloy, defending the Sverdlov, who was capable of launching missiles at it. Look at that, not a chance. Hit. Hit. That's gonna be for it. Ooh, we're gonna go right for the cruiser. Yes. Jeez, these missiles are extreme. Udaloy's dead. 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 extreme. The guy over here also got hit. So what, the only survivor is going to be the Slava?
7, 0, 3, 5.
Because that Udaloy just got obliterated. Wow. Did they intercept a bunch?
On station.
Yeah, like... Did they even? Because I'm just seeing hit track. I don't think they intercepted any hypersonic cruise missile. My god, that's scary. Yeah, she's dead. Lazar's been destroyed. That just leaves the Slava. Okay. Full ahead flank. Let's go grab the Slava.
Flank. Maneuvering.
It looks like the Slava, well, decides to fight back. It has decided violence. It's decided to send all of its SSN-12s after me. And as the AI was also interesting enough, capable of going after my jamming aircraft with their Su-24s, I have no more jamming aircraft.
Birds away. Track.
What I do have is quite a few very capable destroyers with those RIM 66. And with that, I don't really worry about these missiles that much. Sure, there are a lot of them,
Birds away.
but I think we can stop them.
7, 7, 0,
Just
8.
give me enough time. And time is something we have. I do believe that we're going to be using, what, the VLS on these? Yeah, we got Mark 41 VLS. Shouldn't be that much of a
Birds
deal.
away. Track. 7, 7, 1, 2.
Yeah, this is one of those Su-24s coming after me.
Engage track. 7, 6, 7, 9.
Go weapons free.
Birds away. Track.
Start eliminating all of these air contacts for me.
9, 1.
You got a VLS on your stern as well? Oh, here. Intercepted, intercepted, intercepted. Good. Progress. There's the Slava, 100 miles out. At 65 miles we can throw harpoons at it and end it. Of slightly greater concern than those SSN-12s could be those incoming aircraft.
7, 1, 5.
Which they're all getting at least attacked. If not flat out diminished in a second or two. Weapons free for the Joseph Kennedy as well.
Splash track.
Yep, there's one gone.
6, no, splash
Two
track.
gone.
7, 6, 9. Birds away. Track. Track. 7, 6, 9. Splash track. 7, 6, 7, 9.
Two inbound. Come on, put them down. I need to start launching a helicopter or something. Because I don't have visual on them anymore.
3, 5, 1.
They're somewhere here.
3, 5.
Last known.
Track.
Let's go investigate. Maybe I can still drop a couple of paveways on them.
It's history. Track.
Gone. Okay, that's the last of the Su-24s.
2.
There's the Slava. Okay,
Track. 7,
range.
4, 2,
102
4.
miles. How are we doing here? Yeah, you look hit. You took a hit from a Mark 48. Courtesy of Boston. Boston's been very productive. I'm not so sure I even ordered a course change ever. Yeah, that's not a course change I ordered. So she's just been on her same course since the start of the battle. Eliminated a whole landing group. And is now chewing her way through the last of the escorts. Beautiful. Alright, a Slava. That thing is no joke when it comes to its ability to deal with air threats. So, I don't really think that my A6s might survive. But it would be amusing to see. Alright, Black Falcons, here we go. Dangerous part for these two birds together. Let's see how good the squadron really is. I'm going to split them up. One of them is going to try and get up to 1,000 feet.
Roger. Turn 0, 0.
And you're going to try and laze.
Weapon error. No track assigned.
I know.
Roger. Turn 3, 5, 6. Engage track.
Designating.
1, 3.
The other
0. Roger. Turn 0. Going down. Going down.
is going down. Is not what I was planning on saying.
Roger. Turn 0, 0, 5.
Can I throw all of it? Not yet.
Engaging track 7, 1, 3, 0.
One more SAN-6 and this thing is all over. But, similarly, a few hits and you're done. Ooh. Come on! You didn't drop? Dude.
Roger. Turn. Roger. Turn. Roger.
Unacceptable.
2, 2, 6. Engage track 7, 1, 3, 0. Chaff out.
Come on. Why are you refusing to throw
Turn.
a laser-guided bomb at it?
Engage track 7, 1, 3. Roger.
You're laser designating it.
0, 2. Engage track 7.
Now I need you to engage it.
0.
I know the angle is awful.
Roger. Go to altitude 1, 0, 0, 0.
Come on. There's Suez.
Going down, punching out.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. No way he was going to survive that. Okay, fine. We'll wait for the harpoons to get into range. All this while getting into range, only to recognize finally that this is an upgraded version of the harpoon with a 120-mile range. Oh boy. I was waiting for this thing to get into range at 65 miles, but I have the far better version of the Harpoon M. So, that means we're going to start throwing out harpoons against this lava here.
Track 7.
I'm not sure how many it will need,
4, 4.
so let's throw out, oh, I don't know, 24,
Roger that.
because this is the last surviving ship.
Away.
Anyway,
Track
might as
7.
well.
Engage track 7, 7, 4, 4.
And that means that this lava is going to get met by an overwhelming amount of firepower.
4, 4.
They can definitely bring a bunch of these missiles down,
7,
but not all of them.
4.
And even if they do manage to bring all of them down, I can still use the Standard Missile 2s, or, if you're feeling a little bit more traditional, the good old 16-inch guns, based on Missouri. That's a different way to go about things. Let's put this mission to bed, shall we? Eliminate that Slava. Did that escort ever die? Yep, Cashin's gone. Not the cleanest mission I've done, but I was trying some different things relative to what I would normally do, which is just waves and waves of missiles and harpoons. And sometimes you just want to color outside the lines a little bit. Also, I'm still recovering from the flu from last week. I'm still not feeling 100%. I guess that might take a minute. There we go. They have intercepted one with the SAN-6. And another. And another. They're productive. And another. This is why you don't underspend on a Slava. If you do, you're going to have a lot of missiles that you simply just threw away. And you don't really have the opportunity to try and send them again. Hit.
7, 7, 4, 4.
First of many. There we go. I think that's the end of his Suez capabilities. Hey, he's still throwing missiles out. That probably stopped right now. There you go. Slava eliminated. Not sure why the end of the mission didn't trigger, because I did get the primary objective, the Lazarev. I now also got the rest of the ships.
Track 774.
Well, I'm gonna proclaim victory here. I've sunk the landing force. I have sunk the primary target. I think we're done here. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed these nice little hypersonic missiles. Link down below in the description to the scenario, and if you subscribe to the scenario, you will also be able to find all of the required mods there. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for more.